No, I'm saying close it. Oh yeah, run back to being bad. And then what did I say? Push it.
Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Temple Owls.
I'll be back here after the game over.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the studio by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Owls ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard Louisiana Tech. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and did they come out better?
I think it does. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Moving out of the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it. Delivered the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Owls will hustle to the line. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. They'll give it to him again. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning on the Jets. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He can throw it, by time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast and he can catch it.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding.
Ooh, that's a pick. Come on, boys.
When to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. turning it on. Just giving this defense a big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's up to 47 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, it's a running room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Temple lines up quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws. Stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Out by the defense, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. One final play before the end of the quarter. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period.
Oh, I'm tripping. Get my head in the game.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bulldozer his way through.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to carry some of these drives in.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keep it on the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to.
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you do, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires deep on the run. Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Johnson wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Klein.
Man, that's a fucking
They
pick.
stop him just a link or two.
Put your hands up, dog.
What they can do on second down here. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Waits for the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. DB's right up on the receivers. The throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them running out of room to defend. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Givens. Touchdown! Louisiana Tech. Easy grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Across the 50, going out of bounds at the 40. Explosive play gets this offense working. He's got got 59 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping it short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Come on. Come on,
what's
bro.
the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The give to the back. Oh, a lot of space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They're going to run it to the right. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the line. Launches in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Wide open, and it's a breeze. Get him, it's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. That gamble will not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll get a a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense. The defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds that piece, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Stopped after a pick. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Owls want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it.
He might get outside.
But he's got enough to get the first down.
He might get fucking outside.
Short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Yeah.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Might as well stick with him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Trying to do it on the ground. How is that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good set there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds right at the beginning. Pick up on that one.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the field. No flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The ball squirts free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be brought down, but he was speeding down the left side. Touchdown.
This game should be close, man.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to...
That's on me.
Up, run it back to the end zone.
He's
Huge
stupid.
play by
Trying to
the
be cute.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree.
Okay.
And here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it. Going off that big hit for 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Catch in the middle, hit screen. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Martin. He's loose. They stay aggressive and push out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Owls headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to...
Oh, he's getting a hasty. And the ball's on the ground. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try the run. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Leaves it with the running back. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your